I was gonna. There's how the playground of our house mine's working, right? This is funny. No, I know. No, I did look at the thing with sexiest scenes and stuff like that. But every time I look at Ariana, all right, sexually, I can't do it. She's still too young and too. She just when I no, it's horrible. But this is okay. I don't know how many other people do this, but I do. But I'm 50 years old almost. Okay, but when I look at her, it's like ew. No, she's too young. It's like having sex with a little girl. No, when I see her in sexual poses, it's way different. She does look and resemble and have some things that remind you of Jennifer Lopez, especially when she's bent over. And you're like, is that like I did with Demi Lovato? She was on the front of a magazine. I was like, oh my God, I love it. Is that Jennifer? She's so sexy. Oh my God, that's Demi Lovato. Patrick used to watch her when he was a little kid on Barney. And I know everybody grows up. And okay, why am I sitting there thinking to myself that she looks like Jennifer and I'd love to have repeated coitus with her? And then I find out that that's a little girl singing on Barney. Well, everybody's a little girl who's singing on Barney. When you see videos of, no, I saw videos of Amy dancing with the, bump, 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 bump. Yeah, I used to show it over and over. Emily loved to watch it. It was her mommy doing this little dance. They were like 8 years old. And it was funny because I was like, Amy, are you 13 and all the rest of the girls are 8? No, they're all 8 and I'm 8 too. But you look like you're 13. You've got a butt and booty, and it's like they're all in these cute little outfits, right? But then there's Amy out there who's like a foot taller than them and looks like a teenage girl doing this cute little dance. And when the little girls do it, it's cute. But when Amy's doing it, it's like, what's that teenage girl with the big booty doing out there? Yeah, and all the guys in there. Okay, are you sure she's 8? Is she held back? Is she stupid? Like what that one lady did with Natalie at the park in Santa Fe. She was acting like she didn't want her daughter playing with Natalie because she thought Natalie was kind of slow and stupid. And so I was like, what? And it's like finally I sit there and explain to her, no, she's 5. Yeah, she's 5. She's just a lot bigger than your little midget girl. Your girl's diminutive. And I wasn't saying that, but I'm like, no, they're the same age, but she's just, apparently Natalie has better cognitive skills and is more mature than your 5-year-old because she acts more age appropriate for a 5-year-old, or maybe, so according to me, who's a tad bit more intelligent than this lady is. Okay, do you understand? Like what happened to me with Patrick at his school? The kids are making fun of him because he's walking along and he's talking, and a lot of these 3rd and 4th graders are making fun of Patrick because he's walking and telling me and joking and dancing because he's happy he's with his dad and playing with his Pokemon cards. And they're making fun of him because here's this 8-year-old kid talking about Pokemon. And he's attractive, but he's too skinny and he's a little punk bitch ass with his dad, so they're talking shit. So I sit there and I'm that type of dad, like, you doing this right in front of his old man? Okay, first of all, he's in 1st grade. And he's already taller than your bitch ass little self. And he's better looking. So by the time you get to high school and he's a freshman and you're a senior, guess who's going to be fucking your girlfriend? Okay. Do you understand? That's what happened literally at Tempe High School. Yeah, Patrick. But it's all of a sudden, they put him down, get him off the team like they used to do with me and all that. But all the girls are like, wow, he's 6'4" and he has a penis bigger than Steven Tyler, and he's more intelligent than all the guys in the debate team, and he's, oh wow, that's my boy. No, it's kind of funny. I think it's hilarious. Well, they set themselves up. It's millions of years in the making, and people regroup into tribal or secular insular pockets of subconscious recognition, abuse, and stupidity. Okay, and they put themselves in advantageous positions, or they put themselves in tribal or group or secular positions, and they replicate similar positions because we pray to get back together. So everybody who wants to show up, David and Solomon prays to get back. I'm going to show that motherfucker up. And we show up just to love, to learn, to live, to love, to love, to live, to love, you know what I mean? The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. All I want to do is just love and be loved. When I go a game, wow, he's pretty good. But then what if he sees an obnoxious, arrogant jerk? It's like, yeah, but he thinks he knows it, and he thinks that, if a car hits you, you will no longer be an arrogant prick that runs around, I'm better than you because I'm a great football player. You know what I'm saying? So don't be an arrogant prick. You can be confident and be a good guy, but don't be an arrogant prick about it. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Okay? All is God's and all is not at all. Okay? You have the Bob Marley, if you know what life is worth, you will look for yours on earth. Is this focusing better? Okay, no, I wasn't focusing on her. I do find her exceedingly sexually attractive. I know she's of age and old. Yes. If she found you sexually attractive, what would you do? Sure, I'd shag her. I'd shag her rotten, and she's not the village bicycle. No, she's just a girl lost like little Miss Jenny back in the days. Okay, but why would it? You had a sex scene for him, and he's talking. Yeah, of course. This is great. I get to sit here and have my face in Jennifer Lopez's pussy and grab on her tits. This is awesome. I'm getting paid to do this. Lots of money. And building a career on where I'll get to do this with younger girls that are just as hot. Awesome. What a country. It's sick as fuck. It's Babylon. It's the whore market at its epitome of disgusting. It makes me cry. I have to sit and watch it. And I wouldn't require you to do it, but the Rockefellers would. Sell your intimacy. Make a woman look like a whore in front of billions of people. Your own mother. The spirit of your own mother. You rotten little child. If this was King Saladin, Lord Saladin's time, if you kept on thinking it was great and telling everybody how great it was, I would literally take your head off your shoulders with your own sword. And you wouldn't be able to stop me. Because I have endorphins that go off the charts. I'm more talented than you. And not might makes right, but right makes right. And wrong makes wrong. And that will be the end of your song. You wouldn't be able to use technology to protect you and deceit, because everyone would be watching the Lord and see what he's doing. Just like Solomon with the sword with the baby. You would die right there, little baby. Okay? If both mothers couldn't have done it, would Solomon have had the baby cut in half? Most likely, yeah. That's horrible. Their child would be begotten from demons and raised to be a demon. And he would know it right there on the spot, and then he'd have both mothers killed too. Well, because if you don't have what it takes to live a righteous, loving life that loves your children more than yourself and loves God above all else, you'll beget children that are demons that will kill each other for pride. That's insane. Solomon is the wisest of them all. He doesn't play. Demons beget demons, and demons are eternal. And if they believe in their eternal power and don't submit to infinite grace, he'll kill them right on the spot. He learned from Abraham, and Abraham teaches the best. And he learned from David, God's servants. Don't mess with Solomon when he's equating and relating relative interactive variables. He'll take a demon and kill it before it even reaches 3 years. He'll kill a baby. He said, have the baby, take it and cut it in half, but he wasn't literally going to do it. If there was no one that could raise that baby, then it was someone that was beget from demons, and he was surrounded by demons. So he would clean up the whole room, starting with the baby and then making his way to the moms that wouldn't try to save the baby because they would be afraid of confronting the king. That's no mother. All she can raise is demons, and she's been doing it for millions of years. You're doing the baby a favor by eliminating them right off at the beginning and then starting over. And that's what the Rockefellers think they're doing. But they're using deceit and manipulation. Solomon used honesty and let her show her courage. Do you understand? If Jennifer Lopez, when Jennifer Lopez gets to meet me, it's because she's trying to save her family and the people she loves from numbers, speed, crunching. It's not high functioning. Okay, I'm doing them a disservice by telling them it's high functioning. It's not high functioning. Okay, it's just rapid numbers, resource allocation systems used with manipulation and deceit to keep people in positions of delusions of power that mass murder of the resources, so they can make you die for their sin. Okay, they've told me this many times again. We can get them to walk off cliffs for us. They will die for us. They love us more than they love you, Ralph. They will literally die for us to stay in power and have stem cell research so we can live forever, compete to fight to fuck, and have lifestyles that are famous. They just want to buy in what they want to get the opportunity to be one of us. They'll kill 5,000 of their own children just to be one of us, so they can fuck all the hot girls and kill people to continue to fuck all the hot girls and have all the nice stuff. That's how sick they are, how sick we are, and how we're going to continue with our technology. No, unless you want to be a battery for a supercomputer. and then it will be simulated programs that don't exist. You will stop, and you will die, and it'll be the best thing you ever did. Thanks, woman. All right, guys. I'm gonna go relax, try to see if I can get the TV to work so I can fart around for a while. Do you expect it to? No, I expect to be manipulated and fucked with, and watch these deceitful little roaches run and scamper around the kitchen after you turn on the light, just like that book by George Herbert Walker Bush. Yeah. It's just like turning on the light in the kitchen and watching the roaches scamper. That's all it's like, man. I'm not a spider. I'm a man.